I want to say, man, the first time was so nice, I had to do it twice.
I mean, firstly, if you don't take the rematch, you're in a little bit of wilderness in terms of when you're fighting and who you're fighting. And I think at this stage in your career, the last thing you want is uncertainty and inactivity. Listen, if it's up to AJ, the rematch is 100% on. He's like, let me at him, I know I can beat him. But we will talk internally as a team and advise him what we think is best. I think we're leaning towards the immediate rematch.
Hello fight fans, welcome to Knockout KO's Boxing News. Anthony Joshua has chosen the option of a rematch with Dubois. According to Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua wants to see Dubois back in the ring with immediate effect, and this could happen in February in Saudi Arabia early next year. Anthony Joshua was severely beaten last month by Dubois in front of 96,000 sold-out Wembley Stadium in a thrilling fight where he failed to deliver but instead hit the canvas 4 times before eventually being knocked out as he tried to roll the dice following a strong right hand he delivered earlier on Dubois' chin. Unlike some boxing fans who still consider AJ to be overrated, AJ believes he merely experienced a superb performance at Wembley.
Firstly, always walk with your head high. We took a shot at success and we came up short, unfortunately. We rolled the dice, man, for the 3rd time. And probably you're asking, do I still want to continue fighting? Of course I want to continue fighting. That's what I said is, we took a shot at success and we came up short. And what does that mean now? We're going to run away. We're going to live to fight another day. And that's what I'm a warrior.
He is eager to secure a rematch with Dubois to demonstrate his boxing abilities and silence his critics and doubters. The intention behind this decision is to remain active and competitive while still providing himself with an opportunity to regain the Extreme IBF title, which has unfortunately been unable to reclaim on 3 significant occasions. Anthony Joshua is also keen to restore the trust of his fans, as a significant number of them are gradually shifting towards the current IBF champion Dubois due to unmet promises and his inconsistent boxing performances which do not align with his established status in the sport. So there are mixed opinions regarding the possibility of a rematch with Dubois. Many boxing fans believe that AJ should face another opponent first before taking on Dubois, while others support the idea of an immediate rematch with Dubois. Personally, I tend to tilt towards the idea of an immediate rematch with Dubois for a couple of compelling reasons. Firstly, for AJ, there is currently no better opportunity in boxing than to compete for the championship title at this point. An extraordinary opportunity that many other skilled fighters are still looking for. Secondly, a potential rematch with Dubois holds significant promise for attracting larger audiences and garnering increased interest from sponsors, likely to result in a more substantial financial benefits, not only for event organizers but also for both fighters and for boxing fans at large, especially gamblers. This is not to say that a fight between AJ and another opponent will not be appealing. Such a fight could still hold significant interest, as a lot of boxing fans might be eager to see how AJ fares against another formidable opponent after his knockout defeat to Dubois. However, such a fight might not generate the same level of excitement and magnitude as a rematch with Dubois. The last compelling reason which made me lean a little bit towards a rematch with Dubois is that I would rather see AJ get knocked out again by Dubois than see him get knocked out by another opponent at this point. If such a scenario were to repeat itself in the rematch, it will no longer be shocking anyway. This could simply be perceived as Dubois' sheer dominance over AJ, or showcase Dubois as one of those fighters who simply have AJ's number alongside Usyk. On the other hand, losing to a different opponent could be detrimental for AJ and might quickly push him into the status of a disappearing boxer, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. As I embark on this analysis, I must admit that I am discovering numerous parallels in the way the boxing careers of both fighters is unfolding. The first notable similarity lies in the rather ironic fact that Deontay Wilder made his return to this sport of boxing under the name Dr. Sleep.
Nowadays, my name is called Dr. Sleep. And I definitely got the NyQuil in the right hand, so I hope you bring a pillow and a blanket. It get a little chilly at night.
Ironically, he was the first one to be put to sleep by Big Bang Zhang. Similarly, Anthony Joshua adopted the name The Gladiator for his battle against Dubois.
More media, more talking, more training most importantly.
and walk into the ring in front of 96,000 people ready to show people my gladiatorial spirit.
Only to find himself outclassed and boxed and gladiated by Dubois. But in the AJ case, whether he loses or not in his rematch with Dubois, AJ will still have a better chance to fight Usyk in a trilogy or fight Tyson Fury, who recently expressed willingness and determination to fight AJ in any case.
Look, I'll wait until I'm 50 to fight AJ. It's going to happen at some point.
At the end of the day, it'd be a travesty if we didn't fight. No matter if he loses 20 more fights, if he doesn't win another fight and he has 10 years away from the game, it doesn't matter, we have to fight.
This could be another thrilling fight I believe most boxing fans have been dying to see. Another big barnstormer in the making. Now, fight fans, let's leave aside all these considerations and tackle the most important question. Can AJ really defeat Dubois in the rematch? When evaluating AJ's chances in this rematch against Dubois, particularly in light of his recent performance, it is difficult to envision a scenario where he emerges victorious. His last fight indicated a decline in his boxing abilities. Throughout the fight, AJ displayed a lack of defensive awareness as he seemed to neglect essential boxing fundamentals, notably the principle of defense. Such an approach could be alright if AJ had at least a fraction of Muhammad Ali's defensive skills, who used to expose his chin but was able to avoid a barrage of punches thanks to his exceptional head movement. In addressing the question of AJ's chances in the rematch, I would assign him a minimal portion, given his evident willingness to run it back with Dubois.
You know, I've heard AJ wants a rematch, and you know, we'll see. You know, if he wants it, you know, I want it too. And you know, we came out on top on the night, and I was a better man on the night. But there's no disrespect on his part. You know, I'm not going to badmouth him or anything. That was a great fight, and we helped make this. You know, if we can do it again, it will be even bigger.
But sheer determination alone will not guarantee any victory for AJ. AJ must engage in rigorous training with his coach. It is imperative for AJ to review the core principles of boxing, rebuild his self-confidence, and focus intently on his physical conditioning, accuracy, and most critically, his defensive techniques. His performance in the rematch will also depend on his ability to absorb punches. Historically, AJ has needed 2 or more rounds to recover after sustaining a significant blow. A good game plan and his perfect execution will be vital. There are also serious concerns regarding how AJ should effectively set up his uppercuts before delivering them. However, if AJ surprisingly manages to beat Dubois in the rematch, he will cement his name in the history of legendary boxing rivalries, joining the ranks of iconic matchups such as Sugar Ray Leonard versus Thomas Hearns, Manny Pacquiao versus Eric Morales, Evander Holyfield versus Riddick Bowe, and Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier, just to name a few. Fight fans, this is what I got for you regarding AJ's decision to rematch Dubois. Leave your answer to the main question in the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe, and see you in the next video. I'm out.